Here we go. Melbourne fans, enjoy the win, and here the fans. Melbourne have just won against Sydney, or sorry, Narrm have won.
Thank you for visiting
Now, let's find out for fans. Hopefully get some fans to interview. Hear their... Narrm TV, Melbourne TV, but more importantly, here with Cooper. How good was that?
And
Logan.
And we're here with Logan.
Logan as well.
Dylan's partner.
Dylan, yeah,
Yep.
but how good was that game?
Who?
The game.
Oh my God. I'm just going to say that, like, the midfield effort was just magnificent. Like, Jake Bowie, all the boys, I bloody love it.
Oh,
like,
Jack Bowie, he was just...
Oh my God, don't even get me started. Like, Fritter, like, I think he's starting to do a lot. Like, Harrison Petty even, like, I thought he was a dud, but, like, he's actually started to play some good football. And honestly, like, the 2021 Ds are back. Like, I can't actually believe what I'm watching. Like, we just won against, Brisbane over at the Gabba, which is not an easy task at all.
No.
And then we've come here, like, Sydney, I mean, you know, they've had a tough year, but, like, that's still a pretty good win, don't you reckon?
Yeah.
Like, that's a hard team to beat.
Yeah, Cozzy Pickett, superstar.
Oh my God, don't even get me started. If we get rid of Cozzy Pickett, like, I don't even know what to do. Like, we got to hang on to him. Like, I reckon we need Jackson and Cozzy in the same team, because if they're all back, like, Jackson loves it and he wants to come back, and I think Cozzy might want to stay. That's my personal
Track's
opinion.
200th.
Oh my God, what a man! Like, what he's done for our club, and you know, he's been through a lot with, you know, all that stuff about Collingwood and all that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know what's going on, but mate, he's just playing some good brand. He's just playing a good brand of football. He's kicking goals. He's doing the team stuff. Max Gawn, he's ancient, but he's a good footballer. Like, I love watching it, and I'm gonna go home now, play a bit of poker, and watch the replay.
And tell me, the Charles Spargo incident.
Mate, I didn't even watch that, but what did he come off for? He had blood rule, didn't he?
Blood rule, but was apparently a concussion. He wouldn't go off. The umpires said to him to go off because of the concussion.
Yeah, look, nowadays the game's a bit soft with all
Callum
those
Mills
rules.
will get...
Well, he should. Like, if you look at other instances, for example, with North Melbourne and Paul Curtis, Paul Curtis got 3 weeks for nothing, all right? They need to be consistent with the rule or just get rid of it. I hate it, and they've ruined the game with the bloody, like, oh, God, I wish it was back when... I wish I grew up in the 80s, honestly.
Yeah. Now, talk to the umpire. What's your opinion?
Well, he elected to bump to start with, so he's already ruled himself out for next week. So I'm looking at 3 to 4 weeks for the bump, because he's elected to bump and the player's gone off with concussion and a head knock, which the AFL have completely got rid of nowadays, and obviously blood rule. But at the same time, I don't know why it wasn't an instant send-off for blood rule, because it happened. I mean, yes, there was an advantage and everything in between, but between the stoppage of the goal and the next centre bounce, he should have exited the ground due to concussion protocols. And at the same time, you look at the Melbourne doctors, did they attend that? No one actually knows.
Yeah, no
so
one knows.
there's probably going to be a bit of a watch to it, and there was something else I noticed. There was a sling tackle that one of our players, I'm not sure who it was, but it was over on the Shane Warne stand. He could be looking at a week. There was a pretty dangerous tackle. He might get off it, but that's something to watch for during the week. So.
Did you hear that, AFL umpires? An actual umpire. Yeah, anyway. But more importantly, it was a great night, great game, and Melbourne won. And there you heard it, and go.
Go the D's!
Go the D's!
Claire, my name is actually Charles. It's on my licence.
Yes, Melbourne Fan TV here with happy Melbourne supporters. How was that?
Amazing.
We're in Narrm tonight. What was the highlight of the game?
I'm not sure.
Melbourne winning, of course, and being on this. What do we reckon next week? We'll win?
Yeah.
Any shout-outs you want to say?
Go to D's.
And who's your favourite player?
Cozzy, Pickett and Melksham.
Ooh, they played well tonight, and go.
Go to D's.
She wants one interview.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back for another interview for my favourite ever supporter. How good is that?
Bloody awesome.
Oh my God, I am so ecstatic. That was huge. Who's your favourite player?
Lindsay. Xavier Lindsay.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, that was awesome.
Yeah.
We've come back for a one interview just to help Duxie out, and that was it. I mean, that was huge. That was just mega. That was just enjoyment from start to finish. We dominated. We are back, baby!
Oh, so good. Now Sydney can go home crying.
I'll be crying, don't worry. I'll be crying and celebrating and just rubbing it into these Swan supporters. This is the biggest thing since, I don't know.
Last week.
Exactly. Yeah, how good was it?
Oh, bloody awesome.
So you reckon, Lindsay, what are highlights?
He was good. Sharpie was good when he came on, kicking 2 goals. Gawn was good. Everyone was good.
We're missing one person.
Petracca.
Cozzy.
Cozzy was mean.
Cozzy was the best. Cozzy, I mean,
Come on.
Cozzy, have my children. Seriously, Cozzy was so good. Have your children.
Oh, no. I don't have kids, though, so...
But you would be Cozzy.
Nah.
Really?
Nah.
Okay, fair enough. I would. Anyway, go the Demons.
Go the D's.
All right, one more interview with my nephew and my adopted nephew. Brock, how good was that?
Very good game.
How good was it? Welcome, mate. People coming from everywhere. Who was your favourite player?
Probably Cozzy Pickett.
Oh, definitely Cozzy.
Same, yeah.
Definitely Cozzy. He was easily best on ground.
Yeah.
He was awesome, wasn't he?
Yeah.
What, did you enjoy coming out with your dad and your stepdad?
Yeah.
Future stepdad?
Yeah.
So your mum wants to marry him, yeah?
Yeah.
It was that was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was
Good to
a
have
very
you
good
here.
game. Yeah.
We're back in the finals chase, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right, Wadey, 1, 2, 3, go D's. 1, 2, 3.
Go
This week, Melbourne Fan TV throughout. How good was that?
Mate, that was unreal. I'm leaving the country for about a year tomorrow, and today I was worried it'd be a bad send off, but they were unreal. How good were they?
Yeah, highlight of the game.
I reckon it's Cozzy. Cozzy is the best small forward or midfielder in the comp, and he is worth more than Luke Jackson. He should be staying at the D's for a long time.
Yeah. What's his? Did you see the Charles Spargo?
Yeah.
The incident with him.
Yeah, it looked like he was pretty hurt, but it resulted in a goal. And Charlie,
Charles.
Charles has always been heart and soul, so he put his head over the ball, and that's what we love about him. And I think Callum Mills, one game into coming back after how long he was out, he's going to have another holiday. So
Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, when you watch this, you'll see the reason why he's Charles, because there's the video. Yeah. Anyway.
Yep.
We got. Who do we go next week?
We play St Kilda in Alice, and we'll give them a bath, and we'll be 6-6 after being 0-5, and we'll be back in it. And I'll be watching all the way from Netherlands. I'll see you there.
All right, and there you heard it. Go
the fucking D's.
Melbourne Fan Narrm Fan TV for this week. Favourite moment of the game.
Go D's!
So go D's, but Cozzy, how good was he? Hey Melksham.
Go Melksham. Have a great win. Have a great win.
Oh, there you heard it. Go D's. Yes, Narrm TV and Fan TV. Petracca has 200s.
Yeah, I just want to say congratulations. You've been a legend, Petracca. Fucking good on you, mate.
Oh, Petracca.
Petracca. Cozzy.
And Cozzy.
Cozzy kicking, I don't even know how many kicked 2 men to count, I think.
or 6, yeah.
Fucking what a game, Cozzy. Fuck yeah. Go to these.
Yep, and it was Narrm this week.
Oh, Narrm. We've actually been winning as Narrm. How good?
Yeah, we have.
We've been. Last year we didn't go,
Yeah.
the few years before we didn't go too well,
Yeah,
but
we haven't.
this year we turned
haven't
it around.
won it as Narrm,
Fuck yeah.
but now we have started it again, winning
Yeah,
as Narrm.
I don't think we've lost as Narrm this year.
No.
So we're going all right.
We love Narrm and we love Melbourne.
Fucking oath. Go Melbourne, go Narrm.
And there you heard it. Go
Narrm.
Go Narrm and go D's.
And the D's. Go the D's.
Melbourne Fan TV or Narrm. How good was that, buddy?
That was really great.
We haven't won as Narrm usually, but tonight and last week we won.
Yeah.
Obviously, Cozzy was the greatest player tonight.
Who's his favourite player?
That's my favourite player.
Oh, Cozzy?
Yeah. And track.
Oh, track. I reckon you play like Cozzy or track or both.
Both.
Or one of them.
Both.
Both.
Yeah, he's
Who do you play for?
Druin.
Drew.
In a small town of Gippsland, don't you?
Yeah.
And his favourite player is Cozzy Pickett, and he tries to beat him, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good job.
bring that in.
You gonna hold this flag? Hold this flag.
Oh
Good boy.
my.
Wave it around.
Wave the flag.
Well done, buddy. Good boy.
And well, there you go. Well,
Say go D's.
go, dude.
Go D's!
And then let the little fella in. He wants to have a go. Well done. Good job, buddy.
How good was that, buddy?
Yeah,
win?
yeah.
What's your highlight? Yeah, so
Probably when
Narrm
Cozzy
again.
kicked one
Yeah.
of the goals.
Highlight of the game.
Probably when Cozzy kicked a goal.
Petracca's 200th.
Yeah. Favourite player.
Do you play yourself?
Yeah. I play for Greensborough.
Greensborough?
Under nines.
Do you play like track or who do you play like?
I don't know.
How do you reckon we'll go next week?
I think we'll go pretty good.
Any shout outs you would like to say? Well, there you heard it. Go D's.
Go D's.
Narrm TV. How good was that?
Good.
You got the Petracca.
Petracca was pretty good.
What about Cozzy?
He was unbelievable.
And what about Gawn kicking the first goal of the game?
That was really good.
What was your highlight of the night?
Yeah, when he kicked the goal.
We've got St Kilda next week, isn't it? Yeah, St Kilda. How do you reckon we'll go?
So good.
I believe they're losing against the Suns this week at the moment. Who cares? We're mainly worrying about Melbourne and Narrm. Let's go. D's.
Go D's. Yeah, pretty.
Narrm TV, Melbourne Fan TV. It was a pretty good game, yes.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the game?
Yeah, it was alright. Yeah, it was a good game. Good.
Highlights of it?
I don't know. He goes for Bulldogs. Yep. So he's...
I know he does, but he's meant to get. But 200 games per tracker.
Yeah.
Pickett. Was it 5 or 6?
5.
5. 5 goals. 3, wasn't it?
5 goals 3.
5 goals 3. And Melbourne won.
Yeah.
What's your highlight?
Saying goodbye to Sydney fans. Yep.
Okay. Why did you say that?
And
You don't have anything to say about saying goodbye to the Sydney fans?
Sydney are shit.
Okay. And there you heard it, and go.
D's and sharp, mate.
Narrm TV, Fan TV, Melbourne Fan TV. Yeah. How good was that?
Oh, just brilliant. I mean, this is my 5th game I've been to this year. Much better than Gold Coast and Geelong and even Hawthorn. We should have won that. I've only seen Melbourne beat Richmond, but beating Sydney, absolute bittersweet. Probably the best win since my 24th birthday when Van Rooyen had his debut, 3 goals. I was just fantastic there. Petracca doing well on his 200th. Seeing Clary back in action. Pickett getting 5 goals, which should have been at least 7 maybe. Yeah. But I'll still take the 5 goals, and good seeing Melksham still keeping up his goal numbers too. Should have got 4, but what can you do? And Sharp from Ballarat, that Ballarat boy, I absolutely love.
As soon as he came on from the sub, 2
Yeah.
goals within 3 minutes or 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite strange trying to understand what the hell was going on because no one knew what this meant. One of my cousins thought, is he trying to do Gangnam Style or something? It just, with that, it made no sense.
I think one of the goals celebrations are slow the game down, or was it a basketball? Something
like that, I don't know. But yeah.
St Kilda next week.
That's going to be interesting, St Kilda. I mean, we should be all right, but Collingwood and Porter I'm a bit more concerned about, I would say.
But I'm just more glad that we've had a good thrashing win, a great comeback redemption. I feel like it is our redemption year, even though it wasn't exactly how it was planned. And despite some shocking calls from umpires like AJ should have had that mark, and there's one goal Sydney shouldn't have had, but it's good that we were able to get one goal reversed back. But either way, at least we still did the best we could to stand our ground and show that we can actually play all 4 quarters and nothing gets in the way.
All four quarters.
Yeah, absolutely. But look, Sydney were good on some occasions. I always knew it was going to be a hard game because Sydney have been quite a powerhouse of a side in the last games we've gone up against. And they've still had some good moments there and all. And I wish them all the best for up against Adelaide. That's going to be a tight game for Sydney at their home ground. But but both excellent sides though at the end of the day. And even though Sydney might have got thrashed, they still played well in some ways and did really give us a good challenge to make sure that, we are an actual real powerhouse of a side to take on.
Yeah, and there you heard it, and go.
Go D's!
Narrm TV or Melbourne Fan TV, here with Melbourne supporters, obviously. How good was that?
Mate, very exciting to have turned it around since a couple of rough start to the year, but since then we've showed a lot, and I think today was confirmation that we are back. We are back.
Yes, we are back.
We're back.
Yeah, like Nico said, I reckon the Hawks game in that first half, we looked we looked like we were on the up, and then a few things went away in terms of momentum, free kicks and what have you, but then last week we looked a bit more connected, absorbed the pressure and had momentum, and today was the complete performance. I reckon it was the full package, and I think obviously we've had a lot of behinds, but for the supporters it looked like once that switches to goals, we're going to be a pretty powerful team if we can make finals.
Christian Petracca, 200 games, played all right?
Yeah, very good, very good.
Just super exciting to see him back and enjoying his footy, playing for the D's. Big smile on his face, he wears his heart on his sleeve, and it was just awesome for the boys to come out today and play like that in his 200th game. Yeah. So exciting.
Also, Cosy Pickett, was it 5 goals 3? Hey! Yeah!
DTV.
Yes. Debrief, boys.
Cosy was everywhere today. So exciting. Limited touches, but just made the most of every touch, so it was fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, same again. I think the other thing too, doesn't get much of a mention, but young Bowser.
I
reckon the one thing I noticed, and I don't know if the TV represented it, but every time that ball went back and you had May and Lever and obviously, Rick coming back, full flight, bring that ball to ground. The first person there at every contest to get that rebound was Bowser, and he's just efficient with his, kicking or his handball, and it was really good.
Agree with that, 100%.
Highlight of tonight's game of yours?
Oh, there was lots. It was great to see Sharp come on and impact the way he did. Probably Cosy 5 goals. I know Brad Green said 2 first rounders at the start of the year. It's probably up to 3 now. If Fremantle want to take him away from us, they're going to have to give us the world before Tassie comes in. So, Cosy's doing it.
I reckon for me, Clary, big first quarter, and the icing on the cake for him, and I think putting all the haters to bed was when he went back 50 out directly in front and just kicked through the ball and 6 points goal was pretty good. So I reckon Clary's back, D's are back, and bring on September, I reckon.
Yeah. Hey. Also, Charles Spargo, the incident with that, was it Callum Mills? Yeah, Callum Mills. He'll get 1, maybe 2, 3.
Yeah, I actually missed the Spargo incident. I saw that he was subbed off.
Subbed off because of concussion.
Was it? Yeah. Look, Sparks puts his body on the line as a small forward every week. He's always in and under, first to the ball, and when he's doing that, he's playing his role. So, if it's going to cost Callum a couple of weeks, then so be it, because Charlie's done nothing wrong by getting his head over the ball first.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I wouldn't expect anything less from Sparks. He puts his head over the ball and goes hard, so I can't say. So I can't say in terms of what the reprimand's going to be, but he goes hard, so it's unfortunate for him.
Yep, and there you heard it, and go
the D's.
Go the D's, we're back!
Sorry about that, Nick. Melbourne Fan TV, Narrm Fan TV, here with John Trotter. How good was that win?
Absolutely sensational. It's really good to see the club turn itself around. You know, we're in 0-5.
Yes, we were.
And we've just been creeping back, and we're a bit of a chance to maybe sneak in. We just got to keep doing what we do.
Yeah, we weren't that well with Narrm as winning games under Narrm.
Yeah.
But 2 weeks in a row.
It's all about being a Narrm man. So I've got the Narrm hat, I've got the Narrm scarf and everything. No, it's great. And, you know, recognition for our Indigenous folk and all that. And I was talking to Flash before the game and talking to Wheels, and you see the joy in Cozzy's face out there.
Yeah.
I just think it's absolutely fantastic for the footy club.
Your highlight of the game? Highlights of
The game? Well, my low light was Maxie's kicking for goal, except when he grabbed one out the ruck and snaps it off his left foot
First
from
goal.
nowhere. First goal. That was my highlight. Yeah, beautiful.
Track, 200
Track,
games?
200 games. I saw him play his first. I've probably seen 190 of his games, either all over the place. But yeah, and I think all the trouble he went through last year. I had a good chat with his mum and dad who were up at our function today, and it was great that, you know, he loves the footy club, and you just seen the joy in his face when he was out there.
We got secured next week.
Yeah, we haven't got a great track record at Alice Springs. So, you know.
Oh, yes, Alice Springs.
But yeah, but they are, you know, if we keep playing like we're going, I think we'll give a really good account of ourselves and should win that one too.
Yeah.
And then that makes King's birthday against the Plague.
Yes.
Those people I don't really like.
No, that's it.
The dentist friends. I just reckon
yeah.
that'll add 20,000 people to the crowd, and it's a home game for us. And ex-board member was involved in finance. That's bloody good for the club.
Yes, but don't forget, MND nailed down to her.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
There tonight.
Yes.
And almost every other game. I
Yes.
believe.
Yeah, and that's another great cause at the club. You know, Neil is, you know, what a fighter he is, and
Yes.
if whoever's watching this, get behind it, get your beanies.
Yes, don't forget MND beanies.
Yeah, get your beanies and get behind it if it's a great cause.
If you're free on June 15, but you're probably at the Melbourne Port Adelaide game, I'm playing at Jordan Reserve in Chadstone. There will be an M&D fundraiser there.
Yeah. If I'm around?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be getting dunked as well. So.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Shit, must be a big bucket.
Yes, it will be. No, we're going to be the dunking machine.
Beautiful.
But,
sensational. Yeah. Okay, guys.
And there you heard it, and go.
Dogies!
Melbourne Fan TV, Narrm Fan TV.
Narrm.
Go. Yeah, Narrm.
We like
go
that.
the
We
Narrm.
like that.
What are we, 102 as Narrm?
No, well, I think we're rotten as Narrm.
But
we've
go,
got really
Cozzy! Pickett! Kicks 5 goals for fun!
Pickett.
Takes the absolute piss!
He does take
Those Sydney mob, they're
no,
good
you don't
every
need to
couple of
yell.
years.
No, you
they
don't need
can
to
go
yell.
fuck themselves.
You don't need to yell. You don't need to yell.
No, yeah.
Cozzy Pickett's very good.
Petracca.
Christian Petracca, 200 games. He's not going fucking anywhere.
Is that going to get him on? Is that going to get him on something?
Yeah,
I think it is actually. I appreciate that. I'll bring it down a little bit.
What about Charles Spargo? Did you see that?
Chakwa Spargy pants.
Incident?
His head.
Yeah. Well,
from
no.
Callum Mills.
Oh, did Callum Mills hit him? Did he? Oh, well, Callum Mills can get stuff. Do you know what? I think now. Callum Mills has come in this week. Literally, he's rubbish. Their whole team is rubbish. Like Sydney can go back to Sydney and go have some like soy lattes and like literally play with themselves because they are rubbish. You look at Disco Turner.
Yes.
He absolutely killed bloody Hayden McLean. Like Hayden McLean didn't have a touch until about like the last quarter. No joke. If we had kicked straight, we would have beaten them by probably 70 points.
What about Bowser? He's a
Mate. The guy, how tall is he?
You know, on Supercoach, he's primo status right now.
Is he actually?
Supercoach, yeah. He's about 540k on Supercoach.
He's about like 5 foot nothing, and the guy literally shows more heart than any guy in the AFL. So
probably because he's a ringer.
I like it. Do you know what?
You're not on the Facebook
Melbourne Bitter appreciation page. You look very much like that guy.
My-
you know who I'm talking
My
about.
wife is a redhead. My wife is a redhead, and I think redheads are sexy. So,
But
anyway.
now, on a person, on,
Okay,
on
no,
a
please.
real serious question.
Yeah, please.
If you're getting married and is it your wedding or our wedding?
It's our wedding.
Oh. I think it is our wedding, unless she tells me I can't go to a Melbourne game, and then it is your wedding, and then I'm going to the footy. I think, unfortunately, no, seriously, if you're going to plan a wedding around September, you need to be prepared that if my team is in the grand final, which hopefully Melbourne could potentially be in the grand final, you're not seeing me at that wedding, unfortunately. Go the fucking D's. Go the D's.
And there you heard it.
Don't show my wife that.
Narrm Fan TV, Melbourne Fan TV. We're just wrapping it up now. We're playing St Kilda in Alice Springs next week. We won't be there, but we'll be probably watching it at the Brumanity pub or at home or somewhere. Then when we got the M&D round on Monday, King's birthday against Collingwood. Don't forget to buy your M&D and beanies. And also, on that Monday, come to Fed Square, march, walk with us from Fed Square to the G for a great, fun day. And go D's!